Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. Governors, traditional rulers in closed-door meeting at Presidential Villa over Wike Fubara's issue. Now, the governors forum are having a serious meeting to consider some of these issues that are going on as everybody begins to look at it. Recently, there have been a lot of uprising going on in the country, and different states have different issues, but the ones that are clearly staring us in the face is the real issue of Rivers State, and everyone is watching. It's a real issue of Rivers State. And in case you have not paid attention, you would think that, punishing Fubara is just about Fubara alone or the people of Rivers State. You've forgotten that that state has mineral element, that will affect the people and affect Nigeria as it were. So it's very, very interesting moment as it is at the moment. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe as we understand some of the happenings currently ongoing. Governors, traditional rulers in closed door meeting at Presidential Villa. Members of the Nigerian Governors Forum, NGF, are currently holding their monthly meeting at the State House Conference Center in Abuja. The meeting also involved traditional rulers under the leadership of the National Council of Traditional Rulers. Although the meeting is holding behind closed doors, the agenda for the meeting is still shaded out. However, there are insinuations that the governors may be discussing their economic situation across the country, and also the issue of Fubara and former governor Nyesom Wike. Daily Post learns that governors may be trying to get feedback from the traditional rulers and put things together, policies that will salvage the prevailing situation in the country on hardship. Among these seen at the meeting are the chairman of the NGF, Abdurrahman, Sheriff Obovere Delta, Dakbo Abiodun Ogun, Sheyi Makinde Oyo, Taraba Governor, Gombe Governor, as well as Kaduna Governor. The prominent traditional rulers include the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Muhammad Sadiq Abubakar III, Oni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye, and the Nupe Yahaya Abubakar, among others. They also looked at the issue of Fubara and Nyesom Wike, asking what could be done and how the presidency can look into this issue and get it resolved once and for all. We know that there are court cases, but let's be honest and fair so that the people do not suffer in terms of the prevailing situation going on currently in the country with the economic situation. Punishing the people of Rivers State will not be anything fair at all. This is unbelievable, and everyone is currently watching and wants to see how, this meeting, although we are not totally privy to all that is going on, this is showing, the kind of mind, that some people have, despite all, because they have more than enough. They don't understand that some people are also suffering. We're talking about Nyesom Wike, who also grew up the ranks and currently, thinks that he can just have his way and do whatever he wants. Well, President Tinubu has been advised and has been called upon to look at this very carefully so that the people do not suffer, because of one person. Okay, because you feel that people deserve to suffer does not mean everyone should go through that because you feel that you want to prove a point. We need to be careful. We need to be very careful. The days of punishing other people because you want to prove a point, you want to show that you can challenge. They can't challenge you because you are not a demigod. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's really, really wrong. So everybody's watching and want to get to the very bottom of it so that the presidency can truly, sincerely rise up and speak in these matters and ensure that Nigerians do not suffer. Because when two elephants fight, now the ground is suffer. Now the ground is so far. Political matters should not be taken to Abuja. They should not. Especially if the state has jurisdiction, we should not be taking them to Abuja. For instance, Rivers State has its own, matters. So the governors are meeting up to understand what is going on. The governors are speaking in terms of how they want to, what can be done. Traditional leaders were also there. What they can do to their state and how they can ensure that the people of their state are looked after. In all of these things. What is the bottom line of it? How do we ensure that truth, honesty, and sincerity is gotten across board? So we need to be careful how we dispense some of this to ensure that truth is manifested on all sides. So it's good that the governors are meeting and they are also bringing up what's going on between Wike, and what's going on between Wike, and Fubara, what's going on among the people. These are very, very interesting moments. It's very good that at least they're having meetings and they're bringing it up, because what happens is the general public is complaining, is speaking out, but these people, when they get to their meeting, they pretend like nothing is happening. Nobody brings it up, nobody talks about it, and it's terrible, sincerely, truly terrible. So we must ensure that across boards there is honesty and sincerity and the truth is revealed. So nobody should sit back there and allow the same thing over and over again. Let's rise up to the occasion. Let's call a spade a spade. Thank God that they are meeting, but we don't want a situation where their meeting will now be such that, they will get to that point where, they totally forgot about the most important issues that they should be talking about. Important issues should be raised and should be talked about. So I'm glad that they brought up, what's going on with Fubara and Yeson Wike, where somebody is using another person to instigate all kinds of wrong things going on. We must all rise up to it and say, no, enough is enough. These are some of the things that we must thoroughly, truly change and ensure that, at the end of the day, things get better and every one of us do everything we're supposed to do in order to change the course of this nation and put us where we are supposed to be. Okay? So these are part of the issues that are on ground currently today. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice, and so we must speak out together as one and ensure that we do everything humanly speaking possible to bring this nation to the right place. God bless. Bye for now.